Top of the one, lads. My name is Scrapyard Studios, and welcome to the 2,000 subscriber Q&A. Hi, guys. Alright, let's get on with the questions. With that fucking intro out of the way. The Sudrian E2 asks, how is your day going? It's going well. It was my mum's 50th yesterday, and it would have been Patrick Allen's 95th today. May he rest in peace. And he also asks, favourite and least favourite Ertl. Well, people already know what my favourite Ertl is. It's the Mountain Engines. But least favourite, besides Bluebell, I can't really pick one, to be honest. Probably Daisy, because she doesn't have front couplings, and she's really low slung. His third question is, favourite TV series prop from the main 11? Probably Donald and Douglas, because they're my favourite characters. Either them or Oliver, probably, because of the detail. His fourth question's an odd one. Do you like or hear of Camp Camp from Rooster Teeth? No idea. For number 5, favourite Thomas and Friends character? Well, I've already answered this, so I'm going to go with top 5. Donald and Douglas, James, Percy, Duncan, and maybe Thomas. Although Toby's up there as well. All the Farquhar engines are probably up there as well, because of Unlucky Tug and his Toby video. Yeah, Toby's up there as well. Super Alex 1 asks, what's your favourite Thomas season? 2. His second question is, what's your favourite Tomy/Trackmaster engine? Well, it's difficult to say really, because I don't have all my Tomy. I don't have my childhood collection anymore. And if I had to choose, it would be Oliver, because I know he's shit, but he was my favourite. He was my childhood favourite, him and Duck. And so choosing them for that reason. 3. What do you think is the best colour for an engine? If we're talking real life, it's BR Blue. And if we're talking Northwestern, blue or green, I guess. 3F man, fuck, what was that accent? 3F man asks, do you want to do a real loco as an Ertl like the Spa Valley Railway's ugly? Probably not, but we'll see. The Top Hat engine asks, what was your favourite custom to make? Probably Edward Mark 1, if I had to choose. What's the rarest item in your collection? Brown Troublesome Trucks. What's the worst thing you've ever seen? In the fandom or just in general? Probably Spiteful Gesture remakes. Because Mainland himself said the story's free to adapt, but no one is allowed to use the Sudrian Afro theme, and then every single fucking adaptation beyond the sun uses the original audio with the theme. I'm pretty much the only one to adapt it by his rules, so probably that. It's not the worst thing by any means, but it's a thing that fucking bothers me. Next question is from Stepney Tanker, and he asks, who is your favourite Railway Series illustrator? John T. Kenny. His style is very good. Although, if we're going outside the Railway Series, Edgar Hodges is up there as well. Because he did the annuals, and all the promotional stuff. Well, mainly just the annuals, but, yeah. Kenny's style is very 50s, and I think it really fits in with the series. Kenny and Hodges, they're my two favourites. Edward's Day Out asks, how many Ertl products do you have? I mean, I don't know. I'm not answering that, but when I'm editing this, I'll put a number on screen. And, second question, best tip for a custom maker. Okay, so this is future me re-answering this question because I worded it horribly. If you ever think of an idea, draw it down, get it on paper, because you never know when you think of a measurement and it could go all wrong. So draw up your methods first before doing anything. And don't be afraid to... This applies with buildings too. Don't be afraid to experiment, you know. Use a notepad for this. I've got a notepad with loads of drawings of customs that I plan on doing. Even if you never ever end up making that custom, draw it down anyway, just in case you do. For example, I've recently drawn a Railway Series style Percy, but I can't make that until I find a perfect NWR green. So that's on hold. So yeah, long story short, don't be afraid to experiment with any measurements or anything, and also draw up what the fuck you're doing first. His third question asks, why did you choose the name Scrapyard Studios? I don't really know, to be honest. On Instagram, I'm known as Steamroller Wheels, and fun bit of trivia, when I first made my channel, it was Steamroller Productions, and I just felt like changing it to Scrapyard Studios because, I guess, originality, I think. I'm not too sure. Hello, this is future me again. Looking back, I think I took inspiration from Mainland Studios' name and how his name is a specific designation to an area. I was going to say of Sodor, but it's not. You know, his Mainland Studios, that's like a designation to a place. I think I took inspiration from that in a way, looking back. And now back to my past self again. But yeah, I think it's a good name to have. And, yeah. His fourth question is, what is your favourite cheese? Cheese. I don't really eat cheese, to be honest. Cheddar, I guess. Fire Porter asks, favourite steam loco? Any Atlantic. I quite like Atlantics, they're cool. Neat asks, are you a fan of Spider-Man? No, I'm not a nerd. I'm joking when I say that. And number 2, if the Thomas franchise never existed, what would you be doing? Probably in prison, to be honest. Where I live, there's just roadmen everywhere. At least in my age group anyway, it's just roadmen. So I'd probably devolve into one of them, or in prison. Thomas kind of saved me a little bit, because if I didn't have YouTube, I'd be so fucking bored. And if the Thomas franchise never existed, I don't really know what I'd be doing. Trainboy33 asks, why do you like the Thomas franchise? Same as everyone else, really. I saw Thomas as a kid, and then grew up alongside it. Thomas never really left me, apart from when I got onto FNAF, and like when that came out. I want to say around there that I kind of hid it a little bit in school, like most of us did, probably. I don't think it really left me. And like, now I'm a bit more open about it. And like, you know, I tell people that like won't take the piss. But like, you know, I don't go up to people and be like, yeah, I like Thomas. You know, because that's just, you know. You get some people who just like, you know, dickheads. But like, and then there's the people that like know about it and like don't care, in the sense that they won't judge you for it. If you're in the UK, you got to be careful about who you tell, because it's just full of chavs and put it bluntly, cunts. But yeah, I don't think it really left me. What are your top 5 favourite pieces of your collection? So that's a hard one. My top favourite is Railway Series Surprise Packet, and I can't really list the top 5. In fact, I've cut out a whole section of me just going blank because I can't really think. But what? And his next question: what are your top 5 favourite merchandise lines? Well, that's another good one. Tomy, Bachmann, Hornby, Departing Now, and Ertl. And number 5, if you could go back in time and change one Ertl model, which one would it be? Bluebell, just to have the prototype. And I'd also... one Ertl model. I'm cheating this, fuck it. I'd make the free Plank Troublesome Trucker thing. So there's my answer. Finally, JT the Blue Pannier Tank Productions asks, have you had any favourite audio stories from Narrow Gauge's Horror of the Rails? What's the one called with Diesel in it? Where James goes to the main line, that one. And number 2, final question of the day. What was the best moments on finishing or remastering a custom Ertl model? Can't really say. Actually finishing it, probably. Henry Mark 1 and 1102 are good examples, because they were just repaints, essentially. Henry Mark 1's a different story, because he was for a video that didn't get finished, and this answer's mainly down to 1102. It was just basically a repaint of James, and then one day I sat down and I was like, right, I'm going to actually make this into a compound, like a Midland compound, which is what it is. And I did that, and it's probably one of my favourite customs now, after I changed it. And yeah, that does it for all the questions today. Sorry if I've been making no sense throughout this. And yeah, you've been watching Scrapyard Studios, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.